Hi Leo, thank you for joining me here. This is gonna be your love message reading, meaning I'm gonna be picking up your energy and the person you are dealing with. It can be anybody. This is a free flowing intuitive reading, Leo, so please take it as a resonate. And if you have to flip the role, flip the character, please do that. And yeah, if you wanna support this channel, please do like, share, subscribe if you like my energy. That way we can, this video can reach to people who might need to hear that. That's all right. We before Okay, I'm sorry. Let's see what we got. I usually get like two cards for this current energy, but these three came together, so I was very compelled to take those. So 10 of earth in reverse. What I'm getting, Leo, that you may have been, I feel like there is a kind of peer pressure, like, like maybe all of your siblings, all of your cousins, or I'm getting this kind of energy, like maybe in your family, in your immediate family or distant relatives, maybe, people like who are same age as you, they may just got married, or everybody is some kind of in a kind of relationship, or some kind of so-called settled kind of situation, except you are still like this kind of wild, kind of almost like on your own. And maybe you have been getting a little bit of peer pressure. It's like a family pressure, even though they may not be saying that outright, but you feel that there is something that you need to do. Maybe you also may felt like a little bit like something you're lacking, but whatever that lack mentality kind of was implicitly or explicitly kind of imposed on you, it's you are not giving a dime to that anymore. You are like, you are like from 10 of earth in reverse to 10 of water. Just imagine, you are like, you are feeling currently, you're feeling like, what, this is my life and I am happy. I may not have all these other things that they feel like that one needs to have in order to be happy, but that's not true. I may be single, and I may be, like maybe I am not married, maybe I'm not in a committed relationship, or whatever the case is, but I am happy, I am emotionally content, and I'm happy the way my life is going. There is like that kind of self-confidence and kind of being very you are just happy. 10 of water is like ultimate happiness and contentment, and you started feeling that you are letting go all this comparison, all this other, like all this, yeah, comparison kind of mentality that you kind of was sucked into. You are getting out of that completely, and you feel very happy about it. Page of water in reverse and the queen of earth in reverse. So you are not looking for any kind of new beginning right now. You are not looking for any kind of new kind of emotional involvement. You are not looking for any kind of emotional new, like investment in emotion with others. You are not looking for that. You are not looking for something very, you don't want to start something new right now when it comes to your emotion, when it comes to relationship, when it comes to, love and all that kind of things. You are like, that's not your focus. You are just, you don't wanna, you don't you are finally finding some kind of contentment, finally finding some kind of happiness, and being satisfied with where you are, not constantly judging yourself and comparing yourself what you can have, what others have, and measuring up to that or measuring down to that, or whatever. You are really focusing on your own contentment, emotional balance, and emotional happiness within what you have and who you are. Queen of earth in reverse, I'm feeling like that there is like, yeah, I feel like maybe you came from a, maybe your surroundings are very competitive or very ambitious, like so-called ambitious, like, like they are very like go-getter kind of energy I'm getting, like around you. Like maybe it's friends, maybe your roommates, like you feel like everybody is like just go gaga, and like what is this, some kind of life is life, they are just, you started feeling like why everybody is torturing themselves. Just constant achievement, constant accumulation of wealth, accumulation of money, that's the motivation all the time. Where is the pleasure, where is the relaxation, where is just be content with oneself and just enjoy what you have. And you have been kind of sucked into that energy in distant past, but you are not focusing on that. You're just focusing on whatever you have and kind of being content with that. That's a tin of water. This is like a most chill kind of energy in the whole deck. It's like, yeah, it's like kind of you are living life. You are not just try to squeeze like a week in a day. You're not that, not kind of squeeze mentality, squeeze more till the last drop of blood, like that kind of, I'm sorry, that's what energy I'm getting. I mean, I'm sorry if it is too much, but like that's, you just don't want that. You just want to enjoy life and kind of be a little, if you have to be even quote unquote in a passive mode, that's what you want to be. That's where you are. I'm gonna put that as a, this is such a nice bubbly energy anyway. So their current energy is Empress in reverse, Five of Earth in reverse, sorry, Five of Air in reverse, and the Temptation. So what I'm getting that they want to be Empress. They want to be the person who takes responsibility, who takes not only just responsibility for the sake of taking responsibility, but like who has the this kind of like a guts to admit for take responsibility from their own action, take responsibility for the consequences that they face, take responsibility for like, okay, I gave the word to Leo, I need to maintain that, I cannot let them down, or that kind of any kind of responsibility or expectation, and living up to that expectation, which you kind of, what I mean by living up to that expectation, that doesn't mean the living up to the expectation what others are constantly acquiring from them. It's like, let's say, like they promise something, then they don't know how to keep it. Then it's not just a promise to others, they promise something to themselves. They tell, okay, I need to do that, I want to do that, but how to follow through, how to really stand there, how to show up, they don't know how to show up. And they have been trying, but recent, like if they are like still like kind of finding very hard to do that, to make a commitment and stick to it, make a commitment and show up in the relationship. They just feel like that they have a fear of getting confined. They feel like that if they do too much, if they show up, then they are gonna be stuck in that kind of, and it's very risky. They feel like in their mind, oh, this is very risky, I cannot just, if I really put myself on the line, if I really show really show up fully, that's gonna be risky. Some reason they feel like this is a risky game. Like if they come forward with responsibility and kind of, like being just so-called matured, like like that kind of Empress, like being understanding and really supporting, providing, and those kind of stuff, they feel like it's a risky game, and they are going to be sucked into that kind of normality and domesticity, and they don't want that. And it's like at the same time they know that they need to do that, they kind of want to do that, but at the same time they don't want to do that. So it's like their need versus want is conflicting. And like the temptation is right there. And so because they cannot really commit to anything, because they have fear of getting stuck or getting sucked into that kind of thing, and they feel it's a risky game, what they're doing by not doing that, currently they are already getting into some kind of obsessive, they are getting into another pattern of obsessiveness. They feel like they don't want to get stuck with this, like a like a normal domesticity. I don't know, for some reason I'm getting this energy that they feel that showing up, taking responsibility, and like just be supportive constantly, consistency, they feel like consistency is a devil's game. for some reason, but at the same time they are running away from devil's game, and they are running directly towards the devil itself. By not acquiring this kind of honing this kind of energy, they are getting more lost in scatteredness. They are getting more lost in some kind of, maybe they drink, maybe alcoholism, any kind of gambling. I'm getting that kind of something that is sucking them in anyway, because they don't want to suck into some kind of thing. So it's like a kind of paradoxical energy I'm getting here. That's where they are. Okay, so let's see what's your recent past which lead to this situation, Leo. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. See, I told you there is some kind of, you are coming from this alter pressure to be independent, alter pressure, and I think you are already independent, but independent in compared to what other things independent is, when it comes to money, when it comes to having a family, when it comes to, but you really want your own independence. You really want to be, hold on, Two of Swords. Yeah, see, oh my god, I cannot wait to deliver this message to you. Hold on. And then Six of Wands, which is your card. Yeah, and it's kind of came little twisted, but anyway. So what's your recent past energy, Leo? So you felt this pressure, to be in a certain way, that people, like I said, like you, in a recent past you feel like you are independent, but you are not independent enough. People kind of projected, oh, if you are single, and if even if you are financially independent, if you are emotionally independent, still you are not, you are sad. People kind of projected that you are not satisfied with your life, because just because you don't have a partner, or you don't have somebody that you can commit to. I don't know, I'm getting this weird, very traditional kind of energy that's speaking to me right now, and you felt very sad about it. You felt like, no matter, and you feel like, and I feel like this connection with this person is something that it's still there, like you did not find anybody else to replace this connection, or not replace, but like surpass this feeling that you have for this connection. So there is like you are kind of, isolated, and you kind of living your life on your own, and then it's like a peer pressure, societal pressure, family pressure, relative pressure, this kind of pressure. It's not explicit, but you can feel their energy, and they projected, oh, you are sad, and it's kind of made you feel very dual mind, two of swords. You feel like, no, I'm happy where I am. I'm trying to be happy. I'm trying to be spiritually uplifted. I'm doing everything to make myself happy. Then others are telling me constantly that I cannot be happy until I do this. I cannot be content until I do this. Why that? Because of this kind of constant like conflict. You felt very mentally conflicted. You feel like you don't know whether you are truly happy, or whether you are content with where you are or not. So it kind of created a lot of question, lot of doubt, and lot of kind of insecurity, to be honest, within you. And because the Six of Wands, this is your energy. This is like really believe in oneself and stand for that, really believe in oneself, and really holding that aura that, yes, if I know it, that means it is true to me. That's how all knowledge is. There is no ultimate truth and ultimate right and wrong. So if one believe in certain conviction, and then they really go through the depth of the knowledge, if that is true to them, then that is true to them. And that's what Six of Wands is. Six of Wands talks about ultimate confidence in oneself. So it kind of, because of this kind of like different energy, different ideas, how to be happy, how to be I don't know, successful, how to be established, how to be more grounded, or more settled in life, all these different kind of ideology and ideas kind of made you feel very insecure about your own idea of how to be happy, your own idea of who you are. There is kind of some kind of rocky energy that you kind of came out of, but you are right now, you are feeling good. Right now you're feeling good. You're focusing on 10 of water. You got out of that turmoil. Let's see what's their recent past. What's their recent past? They have death in reverse, 7 of swords. Yeah, this person they know that they have to they need to bring a drastic change in their life, because they know that they're constantly letting others down. Not only letting others down, they are constantly letting themselves down, because there is this duality. They feel like they don't be completely there, otherwise they will be sucked into, at the same time they getting into something else, which actually making them much more getting into like much more devil kind of like like obsessive, like addictive kind of nature or behavior. So they know that they need to stop that. They know that there is a drastic change needs to happen. Something needs to, some cycle, they kind of keep repeating the rotating the cycle again and again, and they know that they need to do that. In past they knew that, but 7 of swords, it's like again that kind of energy, like I know I need to do, but do I have all this courage? Do I have all this mental stamina to do that? Yes, you don't. That's why you need to work on it to get it. But then they feel like no, I don't know, maybe I am taking my life too seriously. Life should not be that serious. Why I'm thinking that I need to be somebody, I need to be in a certain way in order to feel that I'm doing things right. Let me take the shortcut. The moment they take the shortcut, look, they go straight to the temptation, and that gives them again the feeling that they are stuck. So this person is feeling stuck. One more. Yeah, strength and reverse. Look how I said they don't have that strength, like that's why they don't, they feel, they know, they feel, in their all wild wisdom, they know that they change needs to happen. They need to make a certain change very definitively, but then they feel like, okay, no, it's like, maybe I'm taking life too seriously. I'm taking, let me just enjoy. Let take it. It's getting too heavy. Let it just make it easy. And the more they go for this easy route with the 7 of swords, it take them to much more obsessive and addictive energy, and they don't have enough courage and strength and bravery to get out of it, because there is this constant, it's like they are rotating this cycle again and again and again and again and again and again. And you are like, I feel like I don't think there is a relationship right now, but there is a connection there, and you felt your connection, how you feel about them, it's very genuine. So you don't you don't see any future with them anymore, but there is this hope, there is this, but you also kind of not looking for any kind of relationship or kind of connection or love connection right now, because you feel like your heart is still kind of tie up with this. So you just want to be alone, you just want to be on your own and focus on your own happiness right now. And maybe by doing that, eventually this will go away, and you can again fall in love and be somebody with somebody fully. Okay, let's see what's your emotional, what you're feeling emotionally, where you are emotionally. Okay, so we got 5 of Pentacles and Page of Cups. It came a little this way. Oh, Ace of Cups and 3 of Pentacles. Oof, in reverse. I love this card, especially for you, Leo. I mean, I don't know, I associate Leo with such a big heart too. love someone. It's just Ace of Cups always represent for me is Leo. People say it's Scorpio. It's a watery, but I don't know. For me, it's Leo. So so yeah, definitely right now, like emotionally, I feel like you are healing a lot, Leo. You have been healing a lot, and you feel like that you kind of looking for, right? Not looking for deliberately, but you feel like that your heart is again slowly but surely opening up again. You kind of, like the prosperity of new love, prosperity, falling in love again. That thought makes you a little bit excited, even though I'm sorry, my voice is I'm getting even though there is a Five of Pentacles, even though there is a sadness, because even though you feel sad when it comes to matter of heart, because this connection is really made you sad. I feel like you really fell in love with this person. You did. And I can see from their energy, until unless there is some drastic change which they're constantly preventing with death in reverse, you feel, like you there is a little bit of fear also. You feel like, oh, do I need to get again in the love zone? I mean, I kind of happy right now the way I am on my own. I really need to open my heart again fully? Like, there are gonna be again abandonment, there are gonna be again kind of feeling of loneliness within that connection. There is a you are kind of connecting that with your past experience, how you felt love. So but at the same time, you can feel that your heart is slowly but surely opening up to the prospect of falling in love, at least allowing yourself to be fall in love again. But at the same time, you don't wanna but this time you don't want a solid partnership. Three of Pentacles in reverse, you just wanna feel the love. You just wanna feel, you don't wanna make it like, like immediately like a so-called material reality, like, oh, let's do this together, let's move in, let's do that, let's create a family, let's create a have babies. Or if you are like that kind of relationship, like that kind of, like this very strategic improvement or strategic progression, like progression of a relationship, you are not looking for that at all, because those kind of expectation almost backfired on you, and you just want to feel the sense of being in love, and how that opens up door within your heart, and how you free, how you maneuver in life by holding that kind of love, and that by holding that kind of energy for yourself. Just Ace of Cups is like just feeling love, feeling that optimistic energy, that life is beautiful. It's not always suck, it's not always sadness, gloominess, in miserable, unjust, brutality, cruelty. Life is beautiful if we have that eye to see it. That is Ace of Cups. It doesn't mean that we need to capture the beauty and put it in a frame, in a photo form, or capture the beauty and put it in a vase, in a flower way. We don't have to capture it and possess it, but just to feel that life is beautiful. There is like optimism coming up, tenderness, and this kind of nurturing towards oneself and others. That feeling itself is so rewarding that you just want to hold on to that feelings. You want to feel that feelings, not necessarily you want to capture that feelings and turn into something so-called domestic reality. You don't want to do that, but you can feel that emotionally your heart is opening up like day by day, and you feel that new prospect of love, falling in love, holding love, being truly connected with another being without naming it, without defining it. Is actually giving you a sense of calmness, sense of contentment. That's why you can be in the Ten of Water kind of energy currently. This is very, you have been doing a lot of spiritual work, Leo, and you healed a lot. You healed a lot. Okay, let's see where they are emotionally. Death. Oh my god, finally death upside straight one. Yeah, they are determined for some reason. Emotionally they feel like they are going through some kind of changes, some kind of changes towards positivity, some kind of changes that can get them out of this kind of toxicity, addictive nature, addictive behavior, or addictive addiction, any kind of external addiction. Emotionally they feel like there is some kind of change is happening within their emotional realm, and it feels good, it feels good. They feel they oh, I'm like, I don't know, I'm getting a fresh of air. Okay, look at this Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Hold on. But they're having hard time to focus on it, like they feel that something is changing, but being on the task, like dedicatedly, like like, okay, I'm feeling that, okay, I need to keep pushing it, I need to be consistent. I cannot just one day I can feel, next day I go back 10 step. When it comes to consistency, when it comes to follow a kind of routine just to make things happen, they are not very good. And maybe this person have not very good with earth energy, you know what I mean, in like the consistency and practicality. When it comes to practicality and consistency, they always feel like it's a huge struggle for them to really be on the task, really show up for, even for themselves. It's not just they just don't show up for others. People who do not show up for others, 99.9%, almost 100%, they cannot show up for themselves. It's like that. It's like what you do to themselves, yourself, that exactly what you do to others. Either way, if you really understand this seriously. So they are having a hard time to follow through these feelings, but at the same time they feel that there is something change is happening, and that makes them very optimistic, and that gives them a little bit of hope. But in order to really pump that hope and really stretch it so that they can feel this, they can complete this process, it's becoming a hard game for them. But let's see what else. Let's see what else going on. Okay. Oh, King of Wands. I really wanted to. A lot of Leo energy. So your energy, maybe it could be vice versa, but there is like a strength. The King of Wands. It's like a lot of Leo energy, and definitely Scorpionic energy too here. The King of Wands. But at the same time, the moment they feel like they cannot follow through, there is like a bigger voice, a strong voice comes from their heart, and then say, "No, you have to do it." Cross watcher, like this is for if I'm gonna take this as a cross watcher. Like they feel like, no, you have to do it, you need to take stand, you cannot just let it wither and stray. This time you need to take control. Yeah, be on the task. You are finally, some kind of change is happening, be on the task. And so they are really self-motivating themselves. Then Ace of Swords in reverse. Ace of Swords in reverse, it feels like even though they're self-motivating themselves, but there is some kind of the clarity, like where they're going, like when it comes to, okay, hold on. They told me. So there is a lot going on in their emotional realm, Leo. So what they're doing, so fine, they feel like some kind of change is happening, and they're very enthusiastic about it. They feel like, yes, this is the change I always wanted. Then they feel like, okay, then they get distracted, then they feel like that they have that don't power, the staying power is lacking. But then there is emotion, there is another voice in their heart tell, no, you have to do it, you can do it. Then they self-motivate themselves. They do maybe stand in front of the mirror and do a pep talk to themselves, just to self-motivate. So they are going through this process. At the same time, they don't know after this process how they're gonna be, whether they're gonna be able to be this empress, whether they're gonna be able to be present in the moment and really present in the people that they truly love, that they care about, or they just gonna go astray again. So that kind of clarity is still not there, but the motivation to go through this process, grow through this almost like a grueling process, they are there. But when it comes to, okay, how the bigger picture gonna look, where I'm heading to, am I gonna be able to take responsibility, am I gonna be able to be responsible to my own need, am I gonna be able to be responsible to my own wish and needs? They don't know the exact answer, but zeal, the drive, the motivation, the courage is there. So there is a lot of, I'm gonna say, that's a lot of change. From there to there is a lot of change. So this person is trying, this person is really trying to improve their life because they are fed up the way they behave. It not just they hurt others, they hurt themselves by doing this. Okay, what's your hope and want? Let's see. Oh God, Ace of Cups again. Leo, you just want to feel love. You really want to feel passionate, true, intimate love. You know, you do. And that's what you are, it doesn't have to be with this person at all. You just want to open your heart again and be able to feel love and really enjoy the quality time, quality, significant connection, bonding between people with another person, or in general with yourself. You really like that's what your focus is, nothing else. Seven of Pentacles, yeah. And you hold on. King of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, you don't have, okay, they gave me very precise message. You are not shooting for big achievement in life. You don't want to be seen like you are the master of something, or you don't want prestige, or you don't want people to just look up to you like, oh, look at this, where Leo is, they have this fat job with fat money, this and that. When it comes to money, you are not really focusing on that. It's like, how much is I need, how much do I need, and that is enough. As long as I'm happy with that, I'm not going to accumulate wealth just to prove that I'm stronger or smarter or better to the people who only understand value in relation to money. I'm not giving that energy to them, but I am going to be working on myself. You are working on you wanna make stable, you wanna grow something, but it's not for the external show. It's not for gaining some kind of position in society or your family, or in your some kind of in a community. You are doing something because you want to do something for yourself, something that is fruitful to you. And your career is important, your work is important, but it is only important in relation to whether you are going to getting that happiness and satisfaction out of it, not for the show. Okay, so let's see what they want and hope. Okay, they have Queen of Swords. Okay, they have Hierophant in reverse. Yeah, they have some kind of it's like almost like their how they brought up, their family tradition, all these things, like some kind of religious background, some kind of very faith based ideology that kind of made them this repulsive energy towards responsibility, towards domesticity, towards commitment. And they are like they are really questioning that. They wanna break down those kind of things. They realizing that it's not that all psychological. Their psychology kind of based on very fundamental religious faith based kind of ideology that was imposed on them from the very beginning of their life, which made them detest any kind of commitment, any kind of taking responsibility, or any kind of showing up, because maybe they come from a family or some kind of environment or society or culture, or where like once you lock in, that means your life is over. All you have to do is go with the responsibility, obligation, this and that. Maybe they came from a family where they saw their parents and their parents are stuck in responsibility. There was no love, but it was just a bunch of responsibility they are doing to each other, and they felt like that they that kind of made them feel very any kind of commitment, any kind of, if you involved yourself too much physically, materially, that means your spirit gonna be choked and you won't be able to be feel free. And they are questioning, they want to question that the the fundamental of this belief, and they want to get themselves free out of it. This is very, I'm actually liking this person's energy, Leo. And look at this, the Emperor. Yeah, oh my god, this person is really like massive breakthrough is happening. They want to be the Emperor. They don't want to be, like stuck in like, like this kind of like what they have been taught, what they have been, what have been inculcated in their mind. They want to take charge on their own power. They want to be that person with power. And Hierophant in reverse, all kind of religion blockage, all kind of faith-based blockage, all kind of tradition-based blockage. They want to question that. They want to remove that with the Queen of Swords, and they want to be that Emperor to take charge and really go forward in their life with their full passion, instinct, and this vigor of to just live, just vibrate in this energy of life. There is a lot of changes happening. I don't know, so like you are looking for love. I don't know whether you guys gonna be come together or not. I don't see that right now, but definitely you are just growing. Both of them are growing. Both of you are growing like in a different, you are truly being who you truly want to be in a separate way, and that's beautiful. We will not always have to come together like glued, but this is beautiful, that how the whole situation bringing out the true self out of both of you. All right, Leo, I hope you get something out of it, and I will talk to you next time. Okay, take care. Bye bye.